But we still have 2402, which is the agreement between brokers, the compensation agreement between brokers. Why would we still need that, Todd, if it added this additional language in paragraph 12?
Yeah, great question. So there's multiple ways to be paid in this profession. One of them is directly from the seller. Most commercial agents are seeing this. I feel like that's kind of how they live. But
Sure.
on the residential side, we see it both ways now. And I think we kind of always have, even prior to the settlement. There was a way to do this. But anyways, so 12A specifically, if it's in our contract, that means you are being paid directly by the seller. The buyer's brokerage, we could say buyer's agent, but we should all know that the agent doesn't ever receive compensation directly. It goes
Sure.
through the broker. Per TREC rule. But anyways, so the buyer's brokerage is, if you are using 12A1B, then that just means that the seller is paying that fee directly. Now, there is another way to get paid, and that's if you were to say, if a listing agent, whenever they are talking with their seller, I like to call it a pre-negotiated buyer agent compensation, whether it's a fee or a percentage or whatever. That's, we have a bunch of different models. But if we're doing it that way, and I've even heard a few different members, like John George Jr., the co-chair of the Broker Lawyer Committee, has referred to this model that I'm referring to now as the traditional model. But I think that we're going to see that sort of break up, and people are doing unique things. But anyways, if you're getting paid that way, straight through the listing brokerage, then you would use a totally different outside agreement. You'd use the 2402, which is not really even attached to the contract. That is a separate written agreement between the buyer brokerage and the listing brokerage. And still, in this case, it's the seller's still paying it. It's just kind of like going through the listing brokerage first.